Hey guys, so one of these days I will be broadcasting from a room that is not completely compact and cluttery, and there's a bunch of chaos around me because I will actually have a home office, but for now these are just what my videos look like. But anyway, I was thinking a lot about leadership today, and I was thinking about how our personality plays so much into it, but there are leaders in all different personality types. So those red leaders are going to be super, super strong, and they are going to light everyone's fire, and they're going to get them motivated, and they're going to get them up and running, and they're going to say just the right things, know just what to do, just what to offer, just how to motivate people. And there are going to be the yellows that are going to be the helpers, and they're going to want to come along behind and beside people and help them and lift them up and raise them and equip them and all that kind of stuff. And there are the blues that are just going to, they want to get everyone together and let's just do this thing together and let's just enjoy this party all the time, and it's going to be fun and we're going to love our job. And there's the greens who are going to do all the behind the scenes research and technical stuff that's going to equip all of the other people to do their jobs. And so we all need one another. But here's the thing. When it comes to leadership, I have done a lot of thinking and a lot of growing over the past couple of years. And one thing that I've seen is that my strength is not necessarily in motivating people. It's not necessarily in getting people to do things or getting people on board with things, but I am good at kind of holding things together, and I have value in the fact that I go after the underdog, and I go after the people who are in need, and the people who say, I really want to do this thing, but I have no idea how. Those are the people I normally go after, and that's great, and that's what fuels me because that's what drives my passion. Those people who are rocking it, rocking their socks off, they're going crazy, they're, on the road to success and they don't need any help, that's great. That's awesome. They just need to do their thing and get their groove on. But if someone isn't and they really want to be, then I want to help them figure out what it is that will make them tick. Figure out what it is that will make them love doing this as a business and that they'll be successful at it. And I feel like I'm better at doing that than I am at motivating, and that's okay. So the beauty of a team is that we have people of all different types of personalities. So there are going to be the people on the team that are going to be the motivators. They are going to be the people that everyone wants to be like. They want to be that person. They want to please that person. They want to do everything that person says because that person is successful and they want to be just like them. And they're going to be the people who are just, like I said, they're going to be the helpers, and they're going to be the equippers, and they're going to be, the inviters, the joiners, the followers. There has to, in every group, there has to be leaders and followers. And we have to be okay with all of that and wherever we fall in that. And the sooner we accept our own personality and where we are, the better. But one thing I will tell you about personality types like mine, if you are like me, I can't speak to the other ones because I'm not. But if you're like me, and you go after the underdog, and your goal is to try to get everyone involved and try to get everyone working and grooving in their own way, you need to guard your heart, for one thing, and not take on the responsibility of other people's successes or failures, because ultimately this is an independent distributorship that we have. Each one of us has our own business, so we are a team. We like to help each other and lift each other up, but we have to remember that each person is responsible for their own business. So don't take on too much of that responsibility onto your own shoulders, whether someone else succeeds or fails. That's not your job. Your job is you. Even if you see your main job as helping others, you need to remember that they have to want it. And that's the main thing that I wanted to say. I had a really good conversation with someone today that kind of got me thinking about the fact that sometimes I want it more than other people. Sometimes I want this business to work for other people more than they want it to work for themselves. And so I will try to be encouraging, and I will try to be motivating to them, and I will try to give them advice, and I'll try to give them tips, and I'll try to do all the things that I think might help them. But the truth of the matter is they don't want it. enough. And that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with them. That just means that it's not for them right now in this season. They don't want it enough to do the work that it takes to get it. And in order for me, or really anyone on this earth, to stay energized, you need to have a good balance. If you're like me, then you need to not only work with the people who need motivation that you need to pull along, but you also need to work with the people who are already motivated and they're off and running, and you need to work alongside them, whether they need help or not, because they're going to energize you and they're going to lift you up. Because the fact of the matter is, you can't be lifting everyone else up and still moving forward. You're going to be constantly dragged back. And so I would encourage those of you, we've talked about this before, the helpers, I would encourage those of you who are always trying to find those lost sheep and pull them in, to make sure that you are also plugged in to the people that are farther ahead, and or even just walking alongside you, but they're walking fast and they have momentum and they have purpose and they have drive. Find those people, plug into their energy, and let it be explosive. Let it be good for the both of you. Nourish your spirit. Make sure that you're not just giving all the time. Make sure that you're getting filled up, whether that's from an upline or from someone below you who's just walking this journey with you. All right? Love you guys.